Rubber is a flexible, tough material that is used in many applications, like the soles of your shoes and the tires on trucks and cars. In factories, rubber is used to make seals and joining systems. It's used to line materials so that they're both chemical and waterproof. Conveyor belts and pipes are also made of rubber. This factory specializes in making rubber hoses. These are used to transport all types of liquids in the mining, agricultural, and manufacturing sectors. The hoses come in many shapes and sizes. Making rubber hoses starts with the designer who decides how a specific hose is put together. A job card is drawn up which specifies the diameter and materials to be used for the hose. Next, the supervisor instructs the rubber factory worker about the needed materials, which are then collected from the stockroom. A mandrel is set up which matches the inner dimension of the hose that is to be built. The factory has many sizes of mandrels. The job of a rubber factory operator is learnt on the job. The work requires physical strength, fitness, and an aptitude for mechanics. The worker must also have good eye judgment. The flanges are put in place. They act as joints for a string of hoses or as couplings attached to various machinery. Next, the inner lining of the hose is wound tightly around the mandrel. Over this are wound various reinforcement materials. These sometimes contain steel, wire, and other materials that make the hose stronger. And then it's time to wrap the rubber sheeting around it all. This job takes skill as the angle at which the rubber is wound determines the strength and flexibility of the hose. Once all the materials are wound together, nylon and rope are tightly wrapped around them. This holds the layers together and pushes out any possible air bubbles which would make the hose weaker. Now the hose is transported to an autoclave or oven. Here it is slowly heated so the different layers can melt together and form a strong hose. This process of vulcanization takes between 3 and 4 hours. Once the rubber has set, it's removed from the oven. The nylon and rope that hold the hose together are removed. The hose is taken to a workshop where the bolts are drilled and the joints checked. Working in a rubber factory involves learning different types of skills such as welding and using a forklift. While no formal training is required, you will need to be able to read and write, use basic measuring tools, and work well with your hands. Each hose has its own ID number. Once the new hose has been tested, it's ready to work hard and serve its purpose.